Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here, and this is my review of The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 4. I just got finished watching it, and first impressions, I'll admit, right off the bat, right off the bat, because there seemed to be a big bat metaphor going on in the episode. But yeah, right off the bat, it just seemed kind of confusing in some ways. Like, my feelings about the episode are a little confusing. It's definitely kind of a rough first impression. It seems like one of those episodes that I need to watch a second time to really grasp just overall how I really feel about the episode. The first three, straight up, I just love them. This one, I'm just like, okay, you know, it definitely wasn't bad. I'll say at this point that it was a good episode. I liked it, but it was the weakest of the four, and that is by no means a huge deal. I mean, you can't have, huge things, big things happen every episode of the season. This episode did seem like it. I don't know if it really went there, but it kind of wavered into filler territory a little bit. Like the opening 5 minutes of Michonne, she's spending time with Judith, she's killing walkers, she sees the guy hanging from a tree, and a zombie hanging from a tree. And it's I don't know if it's supposed to remind her of her husband or her husband's friend, because I know there's like the two guys, or if it was just a random walker. But I mean, it was a bald black guy, so I mean, at least I thought it was. I mean, it was dark outside at that scene, but I don't know if it was supposed to remind her of her husband or one of the other guy. I mean, she did talk about Andre this episode, so that would kind of make sense, since her past was already kind of going to be a relevant thing in all of her scenes with Negan. But just like that opening 5-minute segment, I almost kind of felt like that was filler, and I didn't really get it at first. Again, some parts of this episode I might understand better if I rewatch it. I think it's a good episode. And, it didn't have a lot of crazy things happening, no crazy events, and that's okay. I mean, the first 3 episodes were pretty crazy, and I know episode 5 is going to be crazy because Rick's going to die. I've been saying it for weeks, Rick's going to die in episode 5. It's pretty much been confirmed. What happened in this episode, he gets really badly injured and he's surrounded by walkers. I mean, is that a bad sign or is that a bad sign? And I doubt he'll die there. Maybe he kills a walker and covers himself up with guts, but like, he lost consciousness, so maybe Maggie and Deanne rescue him. Maybe all 3 of them die in the next episode. I mean, Maggie and Rick are leaving, so who knows? Maybe Anne pops out of nowhere. I don't know. But I like the scenes between Maggie and Negan. Their back and forth was pretty good. I liked how Maggie defended herself to Negan when Negan said that, they were the same, and, losing people made them stronger. And Michonne says, yeah, losing people had made me stronger, but I used that for the living, and, I used that to improve and to do better. And, she makes that contrast between them. And then, at the end of the episode, or not at the end of the episode, right before Michonne leaves the cell, Negan asks about Lucille, and she says, I don't even know where it is. And he cries like a baby that I don't know, couldn't, lost their teddy bear or something. It was a little, I almost want to say it was over the top, but maybe it wasn't. I mean, Negan does have that strong of a connection to the bat. I mean, he does. It's been established for seasons now that he's obsessed with the bat. He's the same way in the comics, but he literally acted like a 4-year-old baby that lost her teddy bear. I don't know, but I mean, whatever. It's cool. And God, I am sick of Anne slash Jadis. I'm just sick of her. I'm sick of that trash storyline. I mean, how many times is she gonna betray them, be alone, stab them in the back, It just seems like the same damn thing. It's been like this since season 7. You know, they try to kill, she tries to kill someone, they talk her out of it, she joins them, she stabs them in the back, betrays them, changes her mind, joins them again, stabs them in the back, betrays them, joins them, betrays them, joins them, goes off alone. Like, I don't know, like, just kill her off already. I'm just sick of her. I mean, she almost killed Rick twice. She almost killed Negan. Now she's almost killed Father Gabriel, and she's always using the walkers, and they always talk her out of it at the last second, or they kill the walkers. It's just, I'm just kind of getting sick of her character and her story. And when she left that letter for Gabriel, it's just frustrating. Like, is she just on her own again? Is she just going to be like the next Morgan, the character that keeps going off alone and coming back and going off alone? Or Daniel Salazar, I guess that's kind of what he does, but I don't know. I just wish that she would make a commitment. Either, you know, be a part of the good guys, or, you know, be a villain. But pick one. I mean, I'm glad that she slightly redeemed herself and she chose not to kill Gabriel, but I'm just sick of her going back and forth. I want her to make a commitment. Either be a good guy or be a bad guy. Stop betraying people. Stop changing your mind. Just and her being so upset about how people blamed her for killing the saviors. Like, oh my God, like, so what? They didn't kill you or anything. Gabriel defended you. I mean, that's not enough for you to just throw in the towel. That's what she did. The slightest thing went wrong and she just gave up and went back to being Jadis or whatever. That's just kind of annoying. But the saviors come back. The guy, the beard, Jed is his name, I think. He and Carol point guns at each other, and he says that they figured out that it's Oceanside that was killing the saviors, and they're going to go to war. And then Carol just puts her gun down, and it seems like there's a fight, but we don't see the fight. We hear gunshots. Like, that was a little awkward. I guess they want us to tune in next week. Yeah, there weren't a lot of huge things happening in this episode. It was mostly just things that set up next episode. I think next episode's going to be a huge episode. Well, it will be a huge episode because Rick's going to die, and probably a couple of other characters are going to die. I have a feeling it's going to be Rick, maybe a few other recurring characters, maybe no other main characters, but like some recurring characters. And who knows, maybe Maggie's going to die. I mean, if Lauren Cohan's about to leave, maybe she just decided just kill me off, be done with it, give the fans closure. But even if Maggie doesn't die, I am convinced that Rick will die next episode. I hope I'm wrong, but I think that's what's going to happen. Especially with the way this episode ended, it did not help my opinion at all. It's completely stands. He's gonna die next episode. Also, the Savior said that that Alden did something, like Alden's missing now. So I wonder if is he dead? Is he alive? I don't know. Just some cliffhangers, and we're just gonna have to find out what happens next episode. Now, I really liked the back and forth between Rick and Daryl when they were in the pit. For one thing, what the hell was with the pit? Like, that is just contrived. He literally didn't plan that. They just got into a fist fight and rolled down a hill and just happened to fall into a pit where they got stuck in so that they could dramatically climb out of it and get killed by walkers. That just seemed like too contrived. I don't know. Like, you might as well have just had Daryl plan that. Like, I think that would have been a better idea. But I love the back and forth between Rick and Daryl, and Rick talking about Carl and and Daryl talking about, you know, why Negan needs to die, and how Rick didn't believe in the people that are still here with him, and Rick says that if we kill Negan, you know, everyone that died during the war, including Carl, will be for nothing. But I really loved that. So overall, I really liked this episode. It was definitely the weakest of the first 4, but that is by no means a criticism because the first 3 were amazing. This was still a good episode. I look forward to next episode, except for the part where Rick dies. Yeah. But anyway, that is my review. Yeah, overall, I thought it was good, so just let me know what you think in the comments. Did you love this episode? Did you hate it? Like, dislike? What do you think is going to happen next episode? No spoilers. Remember, this is a non-spoiler channel. So, with all that said, don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. And with all that said, I'm Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye!